I hope you're having a good morning, new night, whenever this video may reach you. I actually got pants on so I can lift my leg up. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can hit that, so you could get that ding, ding, ding whenever I upload a new video. So today, we're going to be talking about Tamar Braxton. She done hopped on her live. I said this before I got off. I was like, ooh, I wonder what Tamar gonna say. And then I kind of did say like she might try to play the victim role and try to act like she don't know. Stop, Bambino. What's going on? However, I was pleasantly surprised. You guys, Tamar seemingly took accountability. She literally broke it down and told us, she gave some more backstory, which made Jessie Woo look a little clout chasey. She made Jessie Woo look a little oppish. It just seemed like, what was the reason? What's up, Faith? Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, Cynthia Tademi. What's up, Janetta? Hey, y'all. Yes, where's the love bugs at? Hey, Sexy 60. I know it's a little late, but come on over. Come on over, love bugs. Come on over. Come on over, baby. So we can get this party started. What's up, Tip? Hey, Crown. Yes, how y'all doing? Make sure y'all paying the entry fee when y'all come up in my house because everybody keeps saying they not getting notifications. And this is why I say hit the like button. Interact. Even after this, come back and leave a comment. Drop me a pink heart. That part. What's up, Sassy? Hey, Beauty Comes. How y'all doing? Ow. All right, so I was trying to wait for a little more y'all to join us, but y'all gonna catch it when y'all catch it. I'm trying to see because I don't want to get a copyright. And I don't know, child. I don't know. All right, so this is Tamar. You paid your fee. That part, Faith. Yes, let them know. Hey, what's up, boo? Let them know. Y'all better pay the entry fee. So Tamar says she'll do anything for clout. Tamar's story time, and this just uploaded 53 minutes ago. I caught it while I was live because I was like, "Ooh, what's going on here?" And then I had ran outside because I needed to pick up, a couple things. I haven't been home. I just got back home, so I didn't have any water, and y'all know I can't do without water. So I went to the store, and I was like, "Let me just do this" because I still got my makeup. I'm looking cute. I'm beat or whatever.
This time is not just about gossip. This time is like very personal and extremely hurtful. I'm not coming here to defend my relationship. I'm not even coming here to defend JR as a person. People feel how they feel.
Girl, yes, you are coming here to defend JR. That's one thing she's going to do is defend that Claire Zap.
I know that a lot of people are angry with me about, my own decisions, and that's okay. I'm really coming here because I just feel like my character has been questioned, and
how has Shopify enabled your business to scale?
What we ain't gonna do is the commercial.
I just feel like this is like a gravy train to assassinate Tamar character because it's, very easy to do. You know what I mean? I guess from watching me from Braxton Family Values for all of these years and, me being who I was on reality television, makes people believe that's who you are in real life. I've been talking about this for years. But what I also have been talking about for years is how much I stand against people being bullying people, treating people unkind and unfair. And I believe that has happened to me.
Tamar, see, this is where the quiet, clear woman games come into play. Tamar, now let me just show her while I say this. Sis, nobody's bullying you. I don't like when I feel like bully is literally being taken out of context and people are just using that term so loosely. If someone disagrees with you, if somebody knows your team, is not automatically bullying. You get what I'm saying? Like bullying is somebody slandering your name, harassing you, stalking you, saying crazy stuff to you, trying to put hands on you. That's bullying. Like, I'm gonna need people to stop using these terms conveniently just to like paint a narrative or to feed into the sob stories that they're trying to tell. Like, Jessie Woo was not bullying her. That we're not gonna go for that. That part we're not gonna go for. She did not bully that lady. Thank you.
By my friend, or who I thought was my friend, Jessie Woo. And this is the only reason why I'm making this video, because now I feel like I have to, unfortunately, show personal text to defend my character. And I will not be assassinated under, you know, conditions that are just not the truth. I'm just not going to do that, because I worked too hard on my mental health. I've worked too hard on, you know, just making sure I become a better human being. And I'm just not going to stand for it because somebody wants likes and, I guess, notoriety, because I've been trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together for these last couple of hurtful days, because nothing happened. I didn't have a falling out with Jessie. I didn't have a conversation with Jessie since December, when the last time we filmed together. We don't even film together at.
See, now that is the part that got me, that made me look at Jessie sideways, because the way the timeline is painted, like, why would she choose now to come out? I'm gonna let Tamar continue to speak to y'all, but we're gonna talk about that.
Dish Nation. And I don't even have a clue where this is blossoming from. We don't have a hostile work environment. Dish Nation is an amazing job. We work with amazing people. I get along with every single person there. I've never had an argument at Dish Nation. I come in, sometimes I bring food, sometimes, you know, and I speak to every person. I say good morning. I'm usually there first. I say good morning to everyone. We have chit chat, you know, in the hallway, laugh, kiki, talk about diets, talk about life. I invited every single person to my concert, the same concert that Jessie opened up for me 2 nights in a row. And I'm just, I don't know, guys. For once, I am at a loss of words, because, you know, I feel terrible. I feel terrible because now I have to do what somebody has done to me and show personal text. And I said I would never do that, but let's get into it.
How do you take 27?
No, not the commercial. I'm gonna put the screen back up. I'm gonna pause the audio, and I'm gonna see if y'all can see these texts. So I took a screenshot, and let me see what it said. So it's basically what Jessie Woo said. It's the same text. So Tamar, and this is what I wrote in the live chat. I was like, okay, at least you're taking accountability. Because Tamar could have did her Tamar thing and act like she didn't know what was going on and play like she was dumb, deaf, blind, and mute. At least she took accountability, and she did show the same text. And they were not doctored. They were not altered. They were not tampered with. It was the same exact text that Jessie Woo showed us earlier, that I played for y'all earlier.
I am taking 100% accountability. What I am saying is crazy. And let me just tell you why what I'm saying is crazy. Number one, I am wasted. I am frustrated. I am broken. I am so upset because the person that we're talking about came to the Cinco de Mayo, actually my Cinco de Mayo event. Why was it my Cinco de Mayo event? Well, because Cinco de Mayo, fun fact, is Tamar Braxton Day in Houston. So every single year I celebrate Cinco de Mayo, and I have an event every time.
I didn't know that. When is Cinco de Mayo, you guys? When is Cinco de Mayo? Because if it's Tamar Braxton's Day in Houston, then I'm going to go this year. I'm going to go.
Martian in the world knows that. So I don't know why she said that this was supposed to be an all-girls event. No, ma'am. Not only did she bring her homegirls, but Other people who worked at Dish Nation was there, and they were supposed to bring their spouse too. They just didn't come until we went to the second location. But let's just get into these texts. All of these texts, mind you, this happened in November. This text messages happened in November.
That's the part. And literally on the screen, let me show you guys. If y'all can see that, like right up there, it says November 8th. It literally says no. I got y'all. Thank y'all for telling me. May 5th. Okay, thank y'all. I'm gonna go this year. Put that out. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find a way to link up with Tamar. I don't know. Y'all know how I do. I just go outside and we make it do what it do. I'm gonna let you guess what date it is. Whatever. So, oh, that's funny because Cinco de Mayo. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Y'all know I'm a little slow sometimes. What? So what? I'm creative. I don't use the other parts of my brains all the time. But yeah. Wait, no. It's because this altercation happened November 8th, you guys. Like, why is she deciding now? Why is she deciding January 16, 2024 to spill the tea on this? And this is why it made me second guess, because we all know Tamar is messy. We know she going to bat for this clear man. She fighting people, calling people crackheads and all outdoor. But I'm just like, oh, she was giving a story time. Okay. And this is why I said, I was like, it's because recently Tamar unfollowed her. So now she feels like we ain't cool no more. So all gloves is off. That's what I think. But Lucky said, I watched Jessie Woo. She was giving story time. She only addressed this because people kept asking if she noticed Tamar unfollowed her. So that's why she addressed it. Okay, thank you. Because I that's what I thought too. But I'm like, okay, but then Tamar's going to go on to explain why she unfollowed her. So that's about to happen right now too. But we got to get this off because y'all, I ain't getting in copyright. I need my coin. And make sure y'all hitting the like button. Everybody up in here, pay your entry fees so we could be up in this algorithm. Support the channel by hitting the like button. And donations are nice too.
The beginning of November. So I don't know why this is coming out now. So you can see through the text, I am not speaking about Jessie. I would never, ever threaten my friend. Okay, so let's get into the second one. So mind you, I'm going in. And the reason why I'm going in is because this person was at the Cinco de Mayo party of mine. Now, it was only like 8 of us. Okay, so I'm feeling like upset. I feel, betrayed. Like, girl, your friend who you invited to my party is trying to talk, to my ex. Now, y'all got to understand, like, when you got an ex, and first of all, me and Jay shouldn't have been communicating anyway, but we were communicating. We was trying to be friends. We have a whole family.
He ain't nothing but an agent of chaos.
Together, was trying to be cool, for the kids or whatever. And it just wasn't a good idea.
Girl, y'all ain't been together that long talking about we got a family. Girl, what? Trying to be cool for the kids, huh? People are hilarious to me.
Just still try to be friends, right? But I am upset because he is outside. And the reason why I'm still going in is because Jessie said that the girl, it's not her friend. So I'm not thinking, I'm really saying something wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying something wrong because I'm saying something wrong, but I'm not saying nothing wrong because Jessie said that's not her homegirl. So I'm not disrespecting you, Jessie.
And I get what Tamar is coming from when she's saying that, because if you telling me this is not your friend and you're my friend and I'm telling you, oh, that be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you thinking this is a safe space, and this is where Tamar is coming from. So I see Tamar, like, I understand, but I still don't think Tamar should be talking crunk and acting like she that girl, like she really about that life, because she not. Tamar she don't got no hair. She need to stop that.
Next slide. Y'all not even gonna hold was irate.
Okay, let me show y'all the next slide. I didn't screenshot this, so I don't know what it says. Y'all can pause to read that if you want to. I can't see that. Y'all know our way of readers is small. Oh, Tamar said she tried to talk to him on some F me shit. She don't know me. She your friend, the F. And Jessie said, wait, what? She said, yeah, she your friend, not mine. And Jessie said, that's effed up. And then Tamar said, what's up? I'll hurt that B and her mama on my Jesus and send her what I'm saying. Oh, okay. Tamar talking crunk. But she claimed she was intoxicated, and that's why she don't recall what was going on.
Out of control. Number one, like I said, I was drinking. I was at home by myself. You know what I'm saying? I was just going off. And the girl name is Maggie, right? And when I talked to Jessie on the phone during this whole rant, she had told me she don't fuck with that girl. And the girl got a boyfriend and the girl be cheating on her boyfriend. So the last time she saw her, she paid her debts. That's not her girl. You know what I'm saying? So I promise y'all, I did not know back in November that this would ever come up again when I was in a broken place, thinking I'm in a safe place with my homegirl. And as you can see down below, I'm not tripping because somebody's trying to talk to Jay,
Girl,
right? I'm tripping because this the same person who was cackalaking, throwing them back, having a blast, put us up in her story, as you can see below.
Wait, but I would want to know how she know the girl was trying to talk to JR and what exactly did the girl say to JR? Because I'm telling y'all, JR is an agent of chaos. He's an instigator, and he seems like the type that's constantly trying to humble Tamar and make her jealous and fuel and stroke his own ego at the expense of bruising hers. That's what it's giving me. So what did the girl say? Did she see the girl trying to talk to him, or did JR come and say, oh, girl was trying to get at me, like trying to act like he that guy?
Oh, you see how she posted us all in the story? And I was just like, well, damn, this is what we doing out here? Like, we all gonna hang out together, and the second we break up, you trying to holler at somebody? I just think that is crazy, and I just think that just breaks all types of girl codes. Okay, y'all, so as you can see, me and Jess had a conversation the very next day about, you know, my texts to her, you know, when I was upset, right? November 8th at 1:50. Me, hey sis, love you, upside down. Love you too, you doing better. I said, yeah, Atlanta is toxic. I called her. We talked about this. We laughed, we kikied about it like girlfriends. I had no reason to believe. Now, I don't know. I had absolutely, if you can read, y'all, we are talking like homegirls. I had absolutely no reason to believe that she was.
Okay, so these are some more texts the next day. And then I'm in LA, the best place on earth. It's great. My allergies are killing me though. I could barely breathe. Oh no, yeah, you deserve it. So this is Tamar's in the blue. Atlanta is low vibrations. And then Jessie Woo says, okay, dinner when you're back. I don't like how you've been feeling lately. And then she said, I've cracked the case. Then she said, wait, what case? And then Tamar says, yes, ma'am.
Was offended and felt threatened, and I threatened her and her friend. Oh my God. And now the workspace is toxic. You are not you. And the same racist that, and the same Santa Claus that when you got drunk at my Cinco de Mayo event carried your big ass down them steps in the rain into Maggie's car. That one, right? Yeah. Like, nobody was ever mean to her. Listen, I had her back in her face and behind her back. You know what I'm saying? When everybody, my whole team was like, why is she opening up for you? She can't sing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, that's my friend. You know, she's been trying a long time, and I like her, and I like her music. I fought for her. Yes, it's my company, but still, you know, like, you still got a team. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's given very much. I really did. I was her biggest cheerleader. I had no idea. So when I unfollowed her last week, when her video that she made 3 weeks ago was circling through Dis Nation, and everybody was saying how disrespectful she was about speaking negatively about me. And when I got engaged, because that's why she got unfollow because
So she unfollowed her because Jessie did a video laughing about her engagement to JR or something like that.
feelings was hurt. That was my friend. And so publicly, you're speaking negatively about the same racist guy who you call racist, same person who helped you when you was like, you threw up at the restaurant, Jessie. It was embarrassing. He helped you. And this is the same person that you were going in like, I'm lost. As you can see, I'm cheering for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's in Ghana. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, girl, you're so beautiful and smart and you funny. I'm trying to encourage my friend. Where do you feel threatened, Linda? She all the way feeling like she's not likable to men. She all the way feeling like she a lost cause. And I'm like, girl, stop saying that. The universe is listening. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, it's all a lie. You know what I mean? And then we going on a land of men like everybody else do. Like girlfriends do not. And none of these say nothing about JR. I was not obsessing over him. Why? I had cut off all communication with him after that text, after that night. I'm just going to keep it a buck with y'all.
Barbie is so much more.
And with you, Jessie, I unfollowed you because you made a video that was circling around Dish Nation streets. And it made its way to me where you were laughing at your friend in front of the world. Somebody who helped you, somebody who supported you, somebody who gave you an opportunity that nobody has ever done. Out the goodness and the kindness of my heart, because I believed in you. You got on YouTube and laughed in my face. Friend. So that's why I unfollowed you. It wasn't about this story that you made up for the fans to make people think that, you know,
No, she didn't make up the story. She didn't make up the story. Well, however, we can say that whatever you was talking about was directly directed at Maggie. And you and Jessie were still cool after the fact. And then now Jessie's doing a story time because, hey, we're all in it for a click and a view at the end of the day. We're content creators. Tamar, you're a content creator. You got a YouTube channel. You up here spilling the tea too to make a coin, just like everybody else. And from what I gather, based off of what the love bugs told me and based off of what Tamar just said, Jessie was feeling some type of way that she got unfollowed and she wasn't really sure of what was going on. So now she's looking at it like, oh, we not that cool no more. So I don't got to keep your secrets. We ain't friends like that no more. So I can spill the tea. But I still think it's kind of corny that she waited until December to say something about it. But I guess, once again, she waited until now because Tamar unfollowed her. But Tamar saying she unfollowed her because Jessie laughed at her because she got engaged to JR. This is just
a horrible person, because you said yourself.
I love Tamar. I work with Tamar. Tamar has been nothing but nice to me.
Yeah, I've been nothing but nice to you. So which one is it? Is it that you feel threatened and I threatened you and your friend and I'm this horrible person? I make your work environment horrible and you will have peace and I don't bring peace to the table? Or is it that I'm a nice person?
I love Tamar. I work with Tamar. Tamar has been nothing but nice to me.
And I've been nothing but nice to you. You said that December. Those text messages happened in November. So why are you doing this? What are you doing? Because I don't know where any of this came from. I watched the video in horror along with y'all. Like, where is this coming from? Because first of all, she said, she will have peace in the workspace. When has there not been peace? We've never had a falling out at Dish Nation. She said, I got my friend hired at Dish. I guess she was trying to imply that I wanted.
Hold up, Tamar. Unfollowing someone, though, is very passive aggressive, especially if you don't have a conversation with them to address what the issue is. So if you unfollow me, I'm going to think you don't fuck with me anymore, especially if we don't have a conversation and you don't say flat out what your gripe is with me. That's very passive aggressive. So you can't just sit up here and act like you don't know why she would have, like, come on, Tamar, stop that. Stop that.
You know, to kind of beef up my team over there. No, I met Darius on the Queen's Court. I saw him at Dish Nation when he got hired at Dish Nation, and then he started working for me part-time to do my social media. So that is how that happened, you know. And then she said that she is in Lonnie Love. She's worse. That we do agree on. We definitely agree on. I do believe that you're worse than Lonnie Love, because out of everything that ever happened with me and the girls from The Real, who I am really good friends with to this day, she's never shared a personal text message. And she also said on The Breakfast Club that I am a good person.
And then I know Tamar because she's a good person.
She never lied and said that I caused the work environment to be hostile like you did. You're absolutely right on that. And also, what another thing that you lied about, Miss Thing, was that
recordings just got better.
The girl would never be interested in Jay, whatever, because we met, all of y'all was at all black girl, whatever you said. No, he never told me that. He said that they ran into each other at a restaurant, MCK, I believe. And so if that's what she told you, I guess she was trying to lie to you. Well, y'all not friends, so I don't know. Y'all friends, might be friends, could be friends. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just appalled, Jessie, because you were the main person who came to me and told me that I was right about Candy. And you get up here and tell these people that I accuse Candy of something that you know happened to me. And I just can't believe, I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know what the angle is, but I will not allow you to let people think.
Girl, you know where this is coming from. It's coming from the fact that you unfollowed her. Let's not be dense, Tamar.
That I caused your work environment to be hostile when the last time we shot was that day of JR's Christmas party that I didn't invite you to. JR and I had just gotten back together. You wasn't invited, sweetie. I invited Cherry. I invited Darius. And I also invited Travis. And I also invited my hairstylist, Ebony, who could not come. We were in the hall. First of all, you didn't catch me saying nothing foul about nobody in the elevator. Why? Because I don't do that. I like everybody I work with. Now, what foul stuff do I have to say about anybody? We're going to a Christmas party. We're excited to go. We're about to have a ball. And in general talking, I did ask you what you was doing. Isn't that a general thing to say to somebody that you're friendly with, Jessie? Yes, it is. And if I invited you, Sweet Pea, Pumpkin Pie, why didn't I send you the invite or the address? I gotta be messy about a Christmas party? Like, come on. Like, that sounds, was I messy when I invited you to open up for me on my Love and War tour, sold out show for 2 days? Was I messy then? Huh? No. So how can my intentions for you change? Because your intentions for me changed. Right. And I think that that's the problem. I think the problem is that, you know, you don't know how to be a friend. You don't know how to be loyal. You don't know how to be kind. You don't know how to show love, because you didn't show me grace. You didn't show me love, because you sat up here and you made up this fiasco story because you knew that people were upset about me getting engaged and going back with JR, and you knew they would click on your little YouTube page. So y'all go follow her. I still think she's talented. I still like her music. Download her music and make her the superstar she's trying to be. But this time, make her the superstar on her own right and on her own talents, because you are talented. And you know what else? I wish you well. God bless you. I'm still coming to Dish Nation. This is my week. Last week was your week. I didn't interrupt your week. I didn't cause havoc over there, because you haven't been to work since the beginning of December. You know, so I don't even know where this is happening. Anyway, I'm going to have a blast at Dish Nation. I'm going to enjoy my time with my other co-hosts, Gary with the T and the Brad and Head Crack and Tanner Banner. You know, I'm going to have a blast behind the scenes with the staff, and I'm going to live my life. And I'm never, ever going to think about this moment again, because what you're not going to do is use my past to make people think that what you're doing is true. You're dead ass wrong for what you're doing. I want to reiterate, this video is not about me defending my relationship with JR.
Yes, it is. Stop lying like a Persian rug.
This has nothing to do with this. This has everything to do with the fact that, Jessie, you were my friend.
And I feel her on that too, because I saw someone saying in the chat, if I'm friends with you and we fall out, you're not supposed to get on the internet and show text messages between us. That's not how that should go. But there's not very much loyalty in the industry or in the world for that part. So I don't know. You really cannot trust people these days. You really can't. It sucks, but it's a lonely, lonely road when you are a public figure.
Nothing happened to where you would have to go on Beyonce's internet and share personal texts between you and I from a text that happened in the beginning of November. I can understand if you felt threatened now. I can understand if you felt like I was spiraling out of control now. But you know, and I know that that is not the case. I was truly brokenhearted, going through a very public, humiliating breakup. And I was venting to my homegirl. Why shouldn't that be a safe place for me? You have vented to me, and I kept it safe for you. What's the cause? What's the point? I don't understand that. God bless you. Have a good night. I love you all. Bye.
Want to make the
Well, she came out and she spoke her piece. And I told y'all how I feel. I think that, you know, unfollowing someone without telling them what's going on is very passive aggressive. And Jessie felt some type of way. So she was like, oh, well, since you unfollowed me and everybody asked me what happened, I'm going to tell y'all the only tiff that she probably could think of that, you know, may have started to cause the domino effect of the discord between her and Tamar. I keep things in confidence from the not that part, especially getting up on the internet. Like, now it's one thing if you tell somebody, you know, in real life and y'all in conversation, but to get on the internet and make a video about it, like, that's going somewhere else. Like, nah, don't put Beyonce in it. That's funny. I agree with Tamar on that. She was talking to who she thought was a friend this time. It wasn't Tamar. In that part. And like seeing the dates, because from the clips that we saw, it didn't really give the backstory. Like, you didn't get the context of what was going on. I personally listened to the clips from Jessie Woo, thought that Tamar was coming at her crazy, you know what I mean, over one of her friends. But comes to find out that the girl Jessie Woo ain't even claiming her as a friend like that. This happened back in November. Tamar unfollowed Jessie because Jessie was laughing at her engagement. Tamar's very sensitive. We all know that. That's why she's so defensive and always up in some drama, is because she's very, very sensitive. She don't like for people to make fun of her looks. You cannot talk about her man. Like, it's just certain, her dancing, she don't like that. Like, she's just very sensitive. So I get it. I get both sides. I'm trying to spot, like, figure out, like, where do I see, like, where is Jessie coming from? The only thing I could, in defense of Jessie, I'm just thinking that Tamar unfollowed her. So in entertainment, you know, and everybody's like on social media making it bread and butter, when you unfollow somebody, that's basically saying, I don't fuck with you. So that part. Yeah, I see. Yeah, me too. She called Tamar her coworker multiple times. She never seen her as a friend. Yeah, and you know what's that's kind of trash too. I get it, but the way that you network, especially in the entertainment industry, is that people work with their friends. So some people play the game really good, is they pump fake and they pretend to be a friend to get their main, you know, their bottom line across. To carry out their agenda, they could pretend to be your friend. They could act like they like you, but in real life, they really don't. They just using you to get what they need. And that's something that I really don't subscribe to, or that I can't really fuck with. And that's another reason why it's taken me long to get, you know, to build myself, because I don't do the pump faking. It's hard for me to be trying to hang out with people that I don't really like. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm just going to be this person's friend. No, if I don't like you, I'm not going to fucking entertain you like that. I'm not going to want to talk to you all the time. I'm not going to want to show up to your events. And a lot of people don't give a fuck. They play the game by any means necessary to get to the bag, to elevate, to get that look, to get that opportunity. Because you see, Tamar thinking that was her friend is the only reason why she got to open up for the Love and War tour. Because if they were just co-workers, Tamar would have never had her open up. If they were just co-workers, she would have never probably been in intimate spaces with Tamar, you know, getting invited to her intimate parties and events and so on and so forth. So being friends with someone gets you a certain level of access that just being a co-worker or an associate or just somebody that you know does not permit. And a lot of people know that. And in this business and entertainment, relationships are everything. In anything in life, relationships are everything. But this more so than not, because it's literally you're one friend away from an opportunity. And I know that because I've gotten opportunities off of my friends saying, hey, come and audition for this, or I'm doing this, let me sing you this. Oh, sign up for this site, they're casting for this. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how it goes. It's all about your friends. And when you're friends with people that's doing major sets, and I've done styling for people because of my friends. They called me, hey, I need help styling so-and-so. And I show up and I help them, and I get broke off a little bit of a bag because that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I need somebody to be in this music video. I know my friend, my homegirl. Let me call her. I get a phone call. Oh, could you be at this set at whoopty time? You get what I'm saying? That's how I work with your friends. That's really how I work. I've gotten so many dope looks. Y'all asking if I'm going to talk about Yo Gotti. I was in a music video with Yo Gotti and Chris Brown. It never came out, but that was because one of my friends called me up and was like, yo, can you be here by this time? And I don't even know where the hell I was, but I ran home and packed some clothes. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm about to come through. Went, did that music video. It never came out, but I got paid and I got to network and I got to meet more people. And that was all because of who my friends are. If I need a business question, I know entertainment lawyer that I could call because he's my friend. I know people that manage artists. I know people that, you know, broker deals amongst artists that I could call to ask, what do you think about this contract? Or how much should I get paid if I'm doing this? Or what do you think I should say here or there or there? And this is because these people are my friends. These are relationships that I've cultivated throughout the years. You know, I already got shit set up for when I get to the next level and walk through another door. I have friends that I could hire when I have a budget to help me do certain things. I already know them. It wouldn't even be a thing of me having to go out and scramble and find people to help. No, it just has to make sense. I know publicists. I know some of everybody. I already know them because we have been friends for years. So I don't know, put us on video. Lucky, I'm not doing that. It's too late, baby. I'll come back tomorrow and do a call-in show, and we could talk about all of this. So make sure you're subscribed and make sure you have your notifications on, because it's 1 o'clock here where I am. I don't know where you guys are, but I'm kind of tired. I had a long day. I was traveling earlier this morning. I took a quick nap, but it didn't really like do what I needed it to do. I didn't go to sleep till super late. I probably only got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. But yeah. So that's it. I love you guys so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video because I know that you care. I will come back mañana. We will do a show where I will open the call line so you all could call in. Make sure your notification bells are clicked. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. Don't let nobody play in your face. You're the prize. You're the main character. You're the superstar. The world is your stage. All right? Y'all already know what I'm going to say. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Good night, love bugs. Love you all. Bye.